This is probably one of my favorite podcasts so far. It's very funny.
Happy birthday to you.
Thanks, guys.
Well, welcome back. It's another Saturday with the boys and Brit and our new guest. Yeah, we got the literal boy today, Braxton. He's sitting over there somewhere. But if you couldn't tell from the voice, we brought Johnny West again. He came in for a press conference.
He just won that brand new belt. He's what championship did you just get?
What I just win?
Yeah.
The most squats ever done by any man to ever live.
Air squats, weighted.
Air squats, but every one I timed it. I counted it as 10. So I went intervals of 10. So I went 10, 20, 30, and then I got a 2.5 pound dumbbell. And then started doing it, and then I started multiplying it by 100. So, but it doesn't matter. All that matters is that I win.
So you're the squat father now.
Squat, yeah, I'm the squat father.
Okay.
Well, that's good. Yeah, that's what the Saturdays are all about. It's our dumb shit podcast. But this is no laughing matter. This is a real thing. I think I saw it actually in Guinness earlier today.
Yep.
Yeah, they just put that in there. And now, why does the belt that they gave you say KGP?
Because originally what this belt was, I was the original winner of Kissing Grandma's Pussy, and it was like a competition with like 50 older women over the age of 70, and you had to kiss the most grandma pussy that you could, and I was the winner. And we just converted it over.
And then you got that pussy blindness, and that's why you had to.
That's right. I'm
start
blind.
taking up the sunglasses.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what we both. We have our little lifting chat. That's what we woke up to today was some pussy blindness.
That's right.
We go into some depth here. We're bros, so we talk about the ladies and the women.
No holds barred.
No holes.
No holes barred.
No holes burrowed lately.
Joe Burrow. How about that guy?
Dude, he's a champ. He is a champ. That's my boy, LSU alum.
I feel like you said this exact same thing.
I did.
Last podcast.
That's my boy.
Someone's like, did I switch? Did I just watch this one? I don't know.
Johnny B.
Yeah. Jackpot Joey. That's his name.
He said, of course these diamonds are real. I'm too rich to have fake ones.
I saw that. But actually, the real reason we're all here today
is for the new cigar page on Facebook.
Yeah. Well, tell us a little bit about that.
So there's a new page on Facebook for everybody who likes to indulge in a nice drink or a nice cigar. If you want to be invited to it, you have to be a certain special type of person. You have to go through an intense questionnaire. If you would like to be a part of it, please reach out to me, and I'll get you connected with the right people.
Trevor, are you a part of that yet? Are you on Facebook?
I'm not on Facebook yet.
Okay, well, then that's why you're not part of the special cigar group. These guys are next level, I tell you. I mean, we pair the best whiskeys with the best cigars. Again, I couldn't tell you what they are because I just smoke whatever someone gives me, personally.
Coconut water and Kanye cigars, that's all I know. All I know is it tastes good, and yeah.
Have you guys ever had like a Buffalo Trace cigar? Or like a Maker's Mark cigar?
Now, see, you need to be in this
Is that like
group.
the school district?
Nah, that's like the whiskey, like the oldest distillery in the United States. I think it was made in
Is that
1773.
Is that in Tennessee?
I believe so. It's
Possibly.
either Tennessee or Kentucky. I don't remember. It's Kentucky, I think.
Kentucky's right. I watched a movie on that, and there was a lot of people that used to steal, and they sold his shit. And the bottles, like the bottle started out at like $100 a bottle. Then they started selling it for like $2,000 a bottle, and the workers would steal it and then go sell it under the table. And this dude made like hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Damn.
So there's this guy. Imagine, like, what is that? Kings Island? Okay, so like
Coney Island?
no.
Oh,
Is that no? What's up? Is that King? What's that place called?
Cincinnati?
Yeah.
Joe Burrow.
yeah.
Okay, imagine
Bengals.
Joe Burrow. It is Kings Island, right?
Yeah.
I thought I sounded dumb as shit
I'm
there
just
for a
fucking
second.
with you.
I thought it was Kings Island. I was about to get nervous. I was like, I've been there before. Anyway, imagine this. This guy, it wasn't there, but it was similar. There was like a vacant parking lot across the street from like this like resort or whatever, and he would charge people to park in it, but he didn't own it, and like no one knew he was doing it, and he did it for like 10 years. He was charging like $10 like admission. They said he made like $150,000 untaxed a year because like he wasn't like accounting for it.
That's gangster.
Isn't that awesome?
That's really awesome.
And but then he was like, the people that like were paying, they weren't even pissed. They were like, I don't know. I mean, he watched over our cars. Like he didn't, like he like gave us somewhere to be. Like it was an overflow parking lot, and the people that owned it weren't around. Like they just like owned it, And so he just like come up and for every day for like 10 years, every single day, he would come and just take admission, and nobody knew.
Dude, that makes me wonder how much people make on like. Have you ever went to a high state game, like football game? I mean,
Scalping.
Oh yeah.
You been there?
$20 to park in somebody's yard.
Yeah, it makes me wonder how much money those guys are making off of that.
Enough to pay for their party.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure, at least. Unless you got a bigger yard. So I tell you, the craziest. So Ohio State, cool, but most people's yards are just little yards you fit like 6 cars on. Went to the Hall of Fame game this year in Canton, and that place is like not equipped to take that much people in that stadium for that game.
Not at all.
And it's like up past the stadium, it's nothing but subdivision houses and whatnot, and it's cars parked up along the road, and then these guys fields and whatnot charging $20 a pop. There's a lot of people probably making $1,000, $2,000 per game. I don't imagine the high school games are like that.
Probably
High school
not.
games, the parking lot can probably hold.
I think when they originally made that, they thought everyone's going to carpool. We're going to have 6 people to a carload.
There is a
And-
carpool, but it's like a 5-mile carpool
Yeah.
where you have to hop on a bus, and ain't nobody want to do that, especially not if
Fucking
you're drunk. You know, oh, let's go carpool back.
Yeah.
This ain't Pittsburgh. This is Canton, Ohio. Plus, I don't want to get shot on my way back to my car.
Dude, Canton. That's the place to get shot at. It's Canton.
Akron, Youngstown.
I was going to say Youngstown.
Yeah.
They say don't even stop in
You
Youngstown.
don't stop at like the cops. I have a buddy that lives in North Salem, which is like 30 minutes out. And one night he was driving through. He got pulled over by a cop at like 1 a.m. As he was like driving a yee truck. He was like, "Hey man, what are you doing?" He's like, "What did you pull me over for?" He said, "Hey, don't even stop at the lights, man. Just go. This ain't the place." so they recommend you not to even stop at the stoplights in certain areas of
God
town.
damn. I know I heard shit like that, but I didn't know if it was like true at all.
Yep.
Because I purposely don't go there.
Youngstown.
Yeah.
Nah, I've only ever been there one time.
I went through there once and I wasn't even driving, so I don't remember like what all happened. I think I was sleeping actually when we went through it.
Yeah.
So I mean, we could have been just rolling on through and I had no idea.
But the real reason we're all here today. Happy birthday, Brit.
Happy birthday,
Happy birthday,
young Brit.
Thank you, guys.
You're old Brit now.
Well,
Feliz
Brit.
cumpleaños.
Very old. She's disgustingly
Decrepit.
old. Like
Get a cut.
We're gonna
and
have
watch
to-
the dust come out.
all the guys that watch this podcast for Brit are like, oh, they're turned off now. And then we're gonna have to hire someone else.
What are you doing for your birthday, Britt?
This?
This, yeah,
And then
Nothing.
nothing.
She's gonna go with us to look at retirement homes we can send her to.
Thanks, guys.
No, we're taking her. We're taking her to Shogun.
oh yeah,
She didn't bring her shoes.
Sorry,
It's cool.
forgot.
So
I bought her these
sounds
shoes.
so-
I didn't buy her these shoes. I bought these shoes for someone else. But then she ended up getting them.
What's she bringing
It's funny.
shoes for?
I was gonna flex.
She didn't
I was
even
gonna
wear
flex
them.
the shoes off.
She fucking ice skated here.
No,
Look
I
at
told
those
her. I
things.
said you are not allowed to wear these in anything other than sunny weather. And if there's a drop of water on the ground,
Dude, is that
No.
them Jordans you was telling me
Yeah.
about the other day?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's awfully romantic. Isn't
It's
it?
very room. It's.
That is.
I mean, especially considering they were for another girl. It's really nice of me.
I mean, hey.
One man's trash is another man's treasure.
That's what they say.
One
woman's
Jordan is another.
You better not get creases in them shoes.
Yeah.
I know how to wear shoes.
We ran her through the program. Creased whatevers. We're gonna spray them so they don't get all
Yep.
whatever that's called.
What you really need to get some of that foot fog, because I know them feet be stinking. You just spray them motherfuckers down every night when you take them off.
Dude, I'm telling you right now, if you were to smell one of these boots,
Mm-hmm.
dude, that's better than any of them
Better
ammonia
than
salts I
the
ever had.
smelling
Yeah.
salts. Yeah.
What's that called when you drink a beer out of a shoe?
Something German.
No, it's like
Das
shoe
Boot.
chug or
Das
something
Boot.
stupid. It's
Das
not.
Boot.
That's booth.
Das Boot.
Oh, it's not.
Yeah, it is. It's
I
German.
think they just called it a shoey.
It is called a shoe.
What's his name? I can't remember how to say his name. The Hawaiian guy in the UFC.
Tuvalu or that's a country.
I gotta look it up. But he did a shoey after his last win that
That's
same
so
fight
gross.
card that Manny
Ew.
Nunez
I've
lost.
had a shoey before, but it's probably not what you're thinking of.
Is it sexual?
Yeah.
How? Please explain.
I can't.
What is a shoey in sexual terms?
You just have to use your mind. Use your imagination. It could be whatever you want it to be.
Oh fuck!
I could be whatever you want me to be.
Just got to use my
Just
imagination.
gotta use your imagination.
That's true. But what are you doing? Looking up?
I'm
shoeys?
searching up that guy. Yeah.
Oh.
No, I'm actually like 30% German. I can speak German.
Sprechen Sie
Voldol, Sinjel, Platin, Gorgon, Gofkin.
What's that mean?
Ty Tuivasa. That's what his name is. Tuivasa.
All right.
Two of Voss. I've drank Voss water before. It's pretty good.
Yeah. It's Voss with a V.
That's how you spell Voss water. Yeah, Voss with a V.
You never
VOSS.
said grass.
Yeah, I have, but it's been a while.
They called it Boss Water, and they were like, it's Voss with a V, and they're like, ooh.
Oh, yeah. That movie was like 2009.
Isn't that crazy?
I
Like,
love
there's
that movie.
movies. There's movies from like 2010 that I will still watch that I haven't seen yet. You see what I'm saying? Okay, so long story short, I had no context, but like, you know, you're gonna like. I watched that one Adam Sandler movie with Jennifer Aniston in it.
Oh, Murder Mystery?
No,
There's one where you mean
where
the
she
one-
was his worker or whatever.
Oh,
Whatever,
just go
that's-
with it.
Yeah, that it's
Yeah.
old. It was from like 2010, like that era, right?
Yeah.
That was the first time I saw it. Was like 3 weeks ago. And I was like, "That's kind of a cool movie." That same shit's gonna happen to like movies from 2020 and like 2030. Isn't
Yeah,
that weird?
That's how it goes.
Think how
yeah.
weird that is. Like, there's a movie that came out like this year or last year, and we're not like you're gonna watch it when you're like I'm gonna be like 35 and be like, that came out in 2020.
Do you think we're going to do the same with like rap music? Because I don't think so. Like, you go 10 years from now, you're going to look back and be like, oh man, Kodak Black was the guy. No, you know.
I don't know. I know like obviously there's people out there that still like the old school rap, and it is like it's good, but to me it just feels old, right? Like it's because obviously how you grew up.
There's a different style they had
But
to
the
it.
style, like
Yeah.
stylistically, it just feels old, and so new style rap is going to feel like that in like 20 years.
Especially if like you're more used to like
But, like,
mumble rap.
Like, where do they go from here? You know, like how does it get faster, cooler? Like, I mean, it's going to.
I mean, Lil Dicky, hey, he's gonna be the one because he's doing that funny type rap.
That was my nickname when I was worked for Chippendales. Little Dicky.
Lil Dicky.
I was a Chippendales dancer, and the women, I don't know, I thought it was a nickname. They could have been making fun of me, but one of the two, they called me Little Dicky.
All right. Hey, on other news, hey, you still got that pre over there or somewhere? Don't matter where.
Ooh, speaking of pre-workout.
Balmy Blazer.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Make sure you guys come down to KGP, get you some Banff or just any of the Bucked Up products.
Yeah, we're starting. Me and Johnny are starting a competition, so we're gonna have more in stock. You can either buy off it of Johnny, or you can buy it off me. That's your choice. Whoever sells more wins. Whoever loses also wins. But
Maybe we shouldn't tell them that idea. Maybe somebody will try to steal it.
no, who's gonna steal it?
I don't know.
Like, who else has wholesale Bucked Up other than gyms? They don't.
It's not just going to be just Bucked Up. It could be a lot.
Well, for
lot
now
of
it is.
options.
I mean, I have access to other brands, but no. So we're also going to do subscription service, right? So we're still working on price, but fuck having to fucking buy your own pre-workout every month. Just
Get shipped to your door. Get shipped to your fucking house, right? Once a month, every month on that month. You get a supply of amino, BCAAs, proteins, whatever you want.
Yep.
Comes in a box, can be something different. There's going to be an app or a website you can go to that's kind of like Tinder, where you either give a green check or a red X on the supplements you
I have
like and the
everything.
supplements you don't like, right? So it's going to be different every box. So you say, oh, I like this mango habanero pre-workout. So you hit the green X, and then all this comes in here into an algorithm to us, and then we choose for you what you get every month. So you get something new every month. Pricing, we haven't figured out totally yet, but it's going to be something similar to like Stitch Fix box where you get your clothes sent to you, or any other subscription boxes like that. So it'll be neat. Be simplistic, right?
There's no discount codes right now.
Uh-uh.
None right now.
none right now. Because we don't even know what the price is yet.
Yep.
We'll have that next week for you, though. And then you can sign up. I don't know, everything has to be like Tinder.
It doesn't have to be like Tinder.
I'm just kidding. No, what it'll probably end up being is like a Google form where you can sign up. You can pick, here's what I like, here's what I would never like. I'll try this occasionally, and then we'll match you accordingly with that, and then we'll just order. We'll have it for you. We'll have it ready. Don't have to think about it. You just make sure you're taking it daily so that you don't, it's a 30-day supply pretty much, so you better stay on it. But yeah, pre-workout, PCAs, whatever Trevor recommends. Trevor's our in-house physician for this shit.
I'm no physician at all.
He is a no physician to be in this position.
Yep.
But you do have the vision.
I do have the vision.
And he's a magician.
I mean, look at these eyes. Hey. I got the visions.
I'm out of fucking water.
Oh, also sponsored by coconut water, Vita Coco. This shit is pretty much my bloodstream now. I mix it with everything, right? Everything.
I weighed myself 3 days ago, and I weighed 4 pounds more. And I haven't, I cut alcohol out, so I don't know how that happened. The only explanation I have is that I'm 4 pounds of coconut water right now.
I weigh 320 coconuts. That's how heavy I am right now.
How much does an average coconut weigh?
I have no idea.
Average coconut weighs 0.73 pounds.
I gotta look it up. That's gonna bug the shit out of me.
Right. So do the math. Put me at about 215.
That's up there.
That's how much I weigh.
The average coconut weighs 1.5 pounds.
Wow.
680 grams.
Nah, that maybe them fucking Colombian coconuts.
It says the largest of the nuts. The average coconut weighs 1.5 pounds.
Nope.
One tree will produce thousands of coconuts over its 70-year lifespan.
Wow, this thing's live a while.
Say that again.
They'll produce thousands of coconuts
Thousands.
throughout their 70-year
70-year.
lifespan.
It's about my lifespan as well.
Yeah, I'll be happy if I make it past like 55.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I mean, do a lot of crazy shit.
I mean, as a society right now, like, the average age is going up. Like, we'll probably all live till we're like 85.
Have you
And
ever
that'll be
done?
normal by the time we're that old.
Have you ever done one of those life expectancy
No.
questionnaire
I don't-
things?
It scares me. I don't want to know.
Well, we had to do it for one of my classes, and it was an Asian class, so like it fell in with how the class went. You start off at like whatever the average life expectancy is for men and women in the United States, which I think males are like 76,
4 or something. and then
75,
women are
somewhere
like
around there.
77.
So you start off there, and depending on how you answer, it'll have like this number up at the top that just like changes with every question, or sometimes it'll just stay the same.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I was doing great for most of them. I was at like 85 for a while. Then it asked how much alcohol you've consumed on like a regular basis or something.
Yeah.
And the options were like 1 or 2 beers a week, 2 to 3 beers a week. You know, I think the max was like 5 beers in a week.
Is that normal for Asians?
Dude, I was looking at that and I was like, well, I mean, if I drink one time in a week, then I'm having more than 5 beers for sure. Like, there's no doubt in my mind I'm going to have more than 5.
Yeah.
So I clicked that and I watched that fucking number drop straight down. I was like, oh, shit.
But why? Not because it's bad for your health, but maybe because you do dumb shit when you drink.
That could.
I don't know.
Probably would put you in there reckless, like DUI, or you fucking die, reckon.
Well, it didn't ask, like, do you drink and drive or anything like that. It never,
Well,
it never had
Well,
that.
they
it's-
just assume.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know if it's assumed. Maybe for some folks,
no,
but it's not assumed.
We have a cop here with us, so we gotta be careful what we say.
That's who I was looking at.
Yeah.
I don't know. What did we do
I'm
wrong?
just joking.
Good.
If any of the courts
Good.
listen, that was just a joke.
Mm-hmm.
In no way was I referencing any person here.
No.
What? So let's go back. I want to zero back here on this taste. What we were talking about. I want to go to the taste test, right?
Yeah.
That we have coming up. So we started off with Jeff Payton. Right, we had Jeff on,
Yep.
and then we went to John Dunning, and then we went to Brad Bennett, which won't air
Till
yet.
June.
Yeah. And then next we got Eric Slosher coming up.
Yeah.
So Eric that'll be
Got a big old.
Fun
We're building a little name for the Guernsey County Taste Test.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I forgot. Stemmer sent me an idea for another thing we have to taste on the pod.
Oh, spicy ice cream. Yeah.
Yeah.
What is that? Where do you get that at?
I'd assume like probably Walmart or Kroger's or somewhere like that.
Ooh, strawberry swirl.
Doesn't that look good?
Yeah, it does look good.
Um,
Spicy ice cream, espresso swirl. Have you ever had a strawberry swirl before?
I had
No?
one last night.
I don't experiment too much with ice creams.
So you're more of a missionary.
Oh, yeah, no, I
Yeah.
would. Yeah. My first strawberry swirl, my uncle gave me when I was 8.
Why was it strawberry?
Huh?
I thought it was chocolate.
No, it was strawberry.
Dang.
Mm-hmm.
That rough, huh? But Britt, what did you do for your birthday today?
Nothing really. I'm here.
So,
About it.
wow.
Yeah, this is an amazing birthday.
You know, after like the age of 18, it's a tradition to work on your birthday.
Honestly,
That's
true.
like honestly what it goes.
Oh,
goes
That's
into.
true.
What on your list of birthday days in your life, where does this one rank?
The very bottom.
Yeah.
0.
uh,
You know you have a camera too.
I guess it would be like, I don't know, like top 10?
Oh,
Okay.
Top
Top
10.
10.
so like
top
50
seven.
percentile.
She's 20, guys.
50th percentile. We will take
It's
it.
50, so we're
I'm gonna go
right
pop
there.
all those balloons over
Okay,
there.
it's like top 5. What's
You
the
don't
top
have to make
5?
me feel good.
No, okay, but the
I mean,
balloons were really cool. I like the balloons, so thank you for that. That was very cool.
hand pumped all those.
With that fucking machine. Yeah.
I use my hands for those.
We were talking about how we were going to blow him up on the pod. And then I come in and he's got the fucking machine running. I hear it from like getting out of the truck. I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Are
Is he
they-
cleaning?
Is it oxygen or is it helium?
Oxygen. They're not. They're on the ground.
Yeah. Are they?
Dude, you remember bringing in that random, that fucking helium tank that somebody dropped off their trailer?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you were like, dude, this could be your next water jug. And I'm like, yeah, dude, I'll just start coming in with different jugs every day.
Yeah, that'd be funny. We should do a helmety and chug a beer out of a helmet.
Dude, I'm down for that.
Drink coconut water out of a helmet?
Fuck that. I ain't drinking no goddamn
This was
coconut.
actually Trevor Lawrence's helmet from Clemson, and he gave it to us as a gift of our friendship, and we've had it ever since.
What size is this?
Try it on.
Watch your hair. Don't get your
Watch my hair. Fuck off.
Yeah.
I'm ready to rock and roll, boys.
Damn, that thing don't fit at all.
No, dude, it hurts so
Trevor
bad.
has a small head.
Oh.
I do have a small head.
No, Trevor Lawrence.
Oh. I thought you meant me.
No, Trevor.
It's like, dude, I think I wore like mediums and helmets.
You fuck. Come right off.
No, dude, this thing's not just coming right off.
What
That's on
position
there.
did you play?
I was running back, linebacker, and then I did a little bit of safety, D-line, and corner for a very short amount of time.
You played corner.
Dude, like, you know that video of the big guy walking up and he's like, quarterback, running back,
Yeah.
lineman, linebacker. That's basically what I did, other than quarterback part and wide receiver, because I couldn't catch where the fuck.
I was a tight end.
Oh my god, dude, this thing hurts.
For 1 year.
Tight end.
And then my uncle.
Your uncle ruined that one for you, didn't he?
Then he became a wide receiver.
Yeah. No, I played tight end in 8th grade, and then I never played again.
Who was your quarterback?
Dalton.
Dalton Wiggins.
My first catch I should have scored, but I didn't because I didn't know where the end zone was.
Yeah.
It was before we had turf, so everything was green. You know, you're like, where the fuck's the end zone? I don't know. I was panicking. I was just blacked out.
Oh my god, I felt like I was being birthed.
I thought you were giving birth.
Whew. That hurt. I shaved my head for this.
That looks good.
Thanks.
Yeah, that looks
Appreciate it.
good.
Dude, it's baby smooth up top.
I like it. Looks like the head of my penis.
Why?
Because it's nice and round.
Nice and round and
Smooth.
And shaved.
untouched. I'm still a virgin.
Yeah, that's good. Glad to
Ray
hear
is
that.
too.
Yeah.
Oh, there goes part of the podcast is getting cut. I can already see that happening.
Yeah. No, that's okay. I don't
We'll
know.
have
That's
that
okay,
part
but-
of editor Caleb come in Sorry, guys, we interrupt your.
Well, we have to edit out this and that. And
This is our second week in a row.
But it's okay, you know. The viewers.
The viewers want to know these
They want to
things.
know these things. They're interested in it. They're interested mostly in Trevor's lifting abilities.
Dude, I wish.
They are.
I wish.
I feel like most of our viewers are just Trevor's friends.
Probably. I mean,
Shout out Bethany Brown for buying a T-shirt.
Hey,
Actually, it
guess,
was this one. It
guess
was this
who?
T-shirt right
Guess
here.
who the next one was?
Trevor.
Yeah, that's right.
You're on it though. You don't get a shout out. You get a
Yeah.
shout out weekly.
That's true. But yeah, Bethany Brown, appreciate you.
Appreciate you.
Did you ever get any more extra larges in?
You just order them.
Yeah.
That's what I had to do.
We don't like have any in stock. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's coming from the website, right?
Mhm.
You don't have anything.
So you just gotta buy it, and then it is in
Mm-hmm.
per se.
But per se, if I don't like the fucking weight, right? I just
Wow.
want to say, here's $50, $20 over retail.
You're gonna have to find someone that's not me to go onto our website and order it for you.
I just want the viewers to be aware of what's going on out there.
Yeah. So basically, there's no I don't have these just sitting around. You have to order it, and
Wow.
it comes in.
While we're talking about it, make sure you guys visit the website we're talking about, which is otrcast.shop.
Yeah, you can get a sick train shirt for now. This one's personally I like it, but it's more. I like the OTR cast shirt the best right now. But in March is a new lineup. Britt, what do you think our theme should be?
I forget it. I wrote it down, but I
I
forget.
thought this one was lift off, and then the next one's going to be
Blast off.
Orbit.
orbit.
Is it
Okay,
orbit?
That makes more sense.
What should we stylistically do with it though?
Planets.
Planets.
Planets. Oh no.
Oh, I got a great idea.
That's another one.
Yeah, that's another one.
You know how there's like all that trash and shit around the Earth that's in orbit right now?
Yeah,
From like all
satellites.
The, from all the satellites and shit. We should have like a broken up satellite
Mm-hmm.
as one of them. Since that's like in Earth's orbit, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And then we should have
like
a
a
train
lander
in
one.
space.
Train in space.
Space trains.
Dude, what are we, like Fast and Furious 9?
Yeah.
That's probably the greatest idea I've ever heard you say.
What?
Space trains.
Space trains?
Space train.
I don't know why I'm thinking of Family Guy. You remember when they had the singing episode? He was
yeah.
like, train on a motor, boat on a track.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Crap, forgot to bring the shoes, but yeah, at 2. Okay, cool.
What are your thoughts on other living
Drugs, pretty much.
planets? Other planets with living species on them?
What do you
Do you
mean?
believe that we're the only
No.
planet
No,
with
no,
living,
not at all.
Right?
Not at all.
It can't be,
No.
right?
It's just another
Well,
conquest.
In the great words of Lil Dicky, the universe is always expanding.
Yeah.
Have you ever watched that video?
Yeah, Pillow Talk.
Oh my
No.
goodness.
Oh,
You're going to want to
dude.
do that.
So funny.
No.
Look up.
Oh yeah, I have. Where he's laying in the bed with that woman.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And they just like
I just finished passing it on a bitch.
yeah. I've seen it.
Now I'm pillow talking with a bitch. Hey.
Yep. Never really got really big on the music videos though, but I've listened to them. I did actually see that music video. Yeah.
That's the good one. That's the well-edited one.
I normally
Hello, my
spend
fellow
my time
kids.
on like base camp or
PUBG and base camp, baby.
base camp. That's
What
it.
enormous
Speaking of base camp.
that would be. Do you hear what I'm saying?
Basecamp is the next latest and greatest thing to happen to your business.
What the fuck is
Yeah.
base camp? You guys keep fucking referencing it.
It's the
and
best.
I don't know what it is, and it's
If
pissing me
you
off.
want to see organizational strategy come to fruition, Basecamp's what you want in your life.
Yeah.
I base came twice today already. That's what you call it when you when you get on there and you just see your whole
Yeah.
your schedule's on there. You're like, oh,
That would be. I tell you what. When you graduate and you
Mm.
build clientele and you have the time to take on more guys or girls, and you build up to like 10 and 20, and you want to manage all of them
awesome for
properly, Basecamp would be perfect for you because everything's right there, and then you can keep track of their. Say you can't get to everybody because that's gonna be hard, right? You can keep track of their workouts in there, and then keep them held accountable.
They can track their macros and shit
Yeah,
in there if they really wanted
everything
to.
right there. Anything you want.
And then you could see it when you want to look and see what. they
Because
did.
trying to text 20 different people and whatnot, it gets complicated, right? And then
Mhm.
you're like, or call, because half of them are call or text. You set everybody up. It's an app. Everything's right there, man. It's awesome. I don't have my phone. My spawn took my phone, so I would show you
I
if
think
I
I
did.
hear him listening to videos. Probably watching Minecraft videos right now.
Mine all day. Mine.
Um,
Sicko mode Minecraft remix.
hey, Braxton.
Hey Google.
What are you listening to?
Yep.
Fortnite. All right, yeah.
Close. That's close.
Who was that died? The YouTuber. No, you
That was
mean-
Laserbeam.
Yeah, Laserbeam. You said Laserbeam died? Not
Did
that,
he?
that
Did
wasn't clickbait?
It was
It was
clickbait,
clickbait.
but the clickbait was not clickbait.
It said Laserbeam died, hashtag not clickbait, but he didn't die. So it would be clickbait, right? Yeah,
He's learning.
he's learning.
Start him young. That's the
Yeah.
best way to do it.
Yeah. It's nice you have access. Well, I can tell you right now, when I was his age, there was Nintendo 64.
Dude,
Yeah.
the Nintendo 64 GoldenEye.
Did
You ever play that?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh my god, that was
Banjo Kazooie. You ever play Banjo Kazooie?
yes.
Um,
Mario Kart.
Mario Kart.
Dude,
What else was there? Well, of course, Mortal Kombat.
there was a Pokemon game on there too, but it was mostly just like battling. You really couldn't do like, I mean, it wasn't like adventure, or at least the ones we had.
Sparrow.
Yeah, or Spyro.
Spyro was
That's
my
what it was,
shit.
Spyro, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
Spyro was
a dope
good.
game. There was a Michael Jordan game on there, but it wasn't like him playing basketball. It was like him going through quests. It was weird. I don't really remember all of it. It was kind of set up like Donkey Kong, I think, but it was the Michael Jordan.
Dude, I remember there was a Lord of the Rings one we had.
Lord of the Little Rings.
You had like a sword, and that was your. It was kind of like how the Wii is, like to where it was
Oh,
like
and you
tracking your movements and
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
That's what that sword was doing. So like you could see your sword on the screen, and you're holding like this wee little sword, you know. And like however you moved, it was how your guy was like blocking and shit, and that was like when you would make attacks. That was fucking awesome. I forgot all about that game.
Did you know
until
you
just
could
now.
only play Duck Hunt to this day on old CRT TVs?
I did not know that.
Because like the technology they use to make that shit work is insane. Like, you know how the old TVs, if you stuck like a magnet up to it, it would like
Fuck 'em
distort.
up, yeah.
Well, you can't do that to normal TVs now. So what it would do is it would, like when you shot, it shot like a little laser at your TV. And so it would track where the duck was on your TV somehow
No shit.
and use that laser as like some sort of like either magnet or like it would know where it was in relation to the TV.
Yeah.
And that's how it would know you hit the duck.
No shit.
Isn't that insane?
That is.
Like
I
just
remember
think about
having
how
a game like
complex
that.
that is to like make. And it doesn't like you can't do it on like a flat screen.
Dude, I remember we had like an actual, like, I don't remember what Nintendo series it was, but the game we had was in black and white. And then we had like a really early version, like color of it. But I remember we played it over at my grandma and grandpa's house, and I think it was my dad's Nintendo that we were using to play it on. And it was fucking awesome. Like, it was so hard, but it was awesome. And it was just a random Mario game.
It's probably Mario Kart.
No, it wasn't kart. It was like, you know how the adventure of like Mario and
Like
stuff.
Odyssey?
Luigi. Mario and Luigi.
Like
Yeah, where
Odyssey.
they get like
Bowser.
Princess Peach.
Princess
Yeah.
Peach. Oof. I had the biggest crush on her when I was a kid, dude. She was hot.
Explains your
Is.
love life now.
She was hot.
Is
yeah.
hot.
Explains-
Unsuccessful.
Explains why whenever we get on the phone, there's nothing but hentai pulled up.
It's
You
just
know-
pictures
you know-
of Princess Peach naked.
Fun. I've been engaged 3 times, but never married.
No shit.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yes. Sucks.
It's better than being married 3 times.
Yeah. Be like Larry King. That fucker's been married like 10 times over.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
What about Don Imus? You remember that dude?
Don Lemons?
No, Don Imus. He was a racist. He was the racist guy on TV. He called the women's basketball team like a couple nappy headed and then called them the N.
Oh, I do remember hearing about that.
dude?
Yeah,
That
yeah,
was
yeah.
like a decade or so ago.
Yep.
That guy's still on. That guy still does commentary
Oh,
today.
shit.
Yeah.
I got a random question for you guys that just popped into my mind because I heard it the other day. What do you think the hardest sport is? Like either on your
Golf.
body, mentally, whatever it
Golf.
would be.
Golf.
Golf?
The hardest sport?
Well, that's okay. Well, that's
Well,
very
here-
wide open.
Here, I'll narrow it
The
to
hardest sport to get great at.
I'll narrow it to 2 questions. So the hardest sport, like, just hardest to master, I guess.
Golf.
And then there's the hardest sport on your body.
The hardest to master.
Golf.
I agree with golf.
Golf's up there.
and then the hardest on your body.
Yeah.
Oh shit. UFC maybe.
UFC is
MMA.
yeah. I was gonna say MMA.
You've got a 6 month, and unless you don't get fucked up. If you knock somebody out in 10 seconds, then you go in 2 weeks, or depending on who you're training for. But if you get fucked up, you've got like 6 months to a year.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? What was the UFC fight we watched? The heavyweight.
Ngannou.
Yeah, Ngannou. They said that he's got to wait at least 6 months, and he didn't even really get fucked up.
Yeah.
They just stressed muscles and stressed body and shit and whatnot. So.
Well, I know, like, typically their camps, especially for those, are like 8 weeks or 6 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, there's a month right there of just training, or, like, we'll just say 2 months of training just to get ready for one fight. That's, could be over in 10 seconds, could last 25 minutes. But.
And then if you think of, like, the most conditioned sport, I would say soccer.
I would definitely say soccer, yeah, or like...
If it wasn't for UFC, I think soccer would be that answer, right? Because...
I don't think soccer's that hard on your body.
I don't know, man. I think it's...
Like, the next one that would be in my mind would be, like, hockey or football.
Yeah, you would
Just
think
because
football, but it's not at all. It's not even in, like, the top 5.
You want to hear ESPN's rankings?
Yeah.
All right, number 1, boxing.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Makes sense.
Ice hockey. And this takes into account all these things. So endurance, strength, power, speed, agility, FLX, whatever that, flexibility, neurological, DU, it's all the shit, right? Like, and then it gives them a super ranking based on all of it. Mental, physical, but like all the different types of physicality. So like flexibility, gymnastics has a 10. Right?
What is it? What's the rank?
So difficulty-wise, boxing, ice hockey, football.
They put football number 3.
Yeah. Then they put basketball at number
I could
4.
go be a
I don't agree
professional
with
football
basketball.
player right now if I wanted to.
Oh, the
That's
fuck
not
you
good.
could.
Oh, dude, those guys
The
are-
fuck you
fuck
could.
those guys.
Wrestling, martial arts.
Wrestling's behind football.
Yeah. Tennis.
Mm.
I think their argument with wrestling is like it has a really high strength curve, but it doesn't, like, football has strength, power, and agility. Like, you have to be fast too. Like, I know you have to be fast in everything, right? But like it's taking everything. I don't know if that makes sense.
You don't really have to be fast in wrestling. Like,
You just have to be.
you have to know what you're doing, because
Right.
you can definitely stuff people and slow shit down to where you don't have to be fast,
Mm-hmm.
where you're just constantly throwing them into another position. But it could be slow as Moses. Like, you could be making the smallest movements at the slowest speeds, but if you've got good technique with it, it doesn't matter how fast you're doing it.
Very well. Tennis, gymnastics, baseball, soccer, skiing, water polo, rugby. Right, that's interesting that rugby's so low.
Let's be real here. Water polo definitely should be like near the bottom, because
Really?
how much strain do you think you're
You have to be swimming constantly.
Okay, but you're also not doing anything like
Damaging. You watched it?
I think it's I think
Damaging to, like,
we're
your
getting.
joints?
I think we're getting the wrong demographic here.
I feel like water
Yeah,
polo,
dude,
that should be higher up. A constant motion of swimming for like 30 minutes, and you're throwing a ball, you're trying to push people. Like, it's like football and water a little bit.
just drown people. You're fine.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, you got to stay afloat for like
People are naturally buoyant.
football. At least you get to go to the huddle and stand there for a second. You know?
Well, most people are naturally buoyant.
You know who wouldn't have been good at water polo?
You.
Leonardo DiCaprio,
Oh yeah, because he sinks.
because he just gave up and
Titanic.
let somebody else win. Fuck that, dude. Sorry, bitch.
Bye, Rose.
See you later. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now.
Like, yeah, he just gave up. She let him draw her naked, and then he's like, yeah, now you can have all the life.
Why couldn't they both fit on the fucking plank, right?
I think
They
they said
could.
that, like, they could fit onto it, but like the buoyancy of it, of like the door itself, it wouldn't be able to hold up both people.
You're telling me there wasn't something else floating around? Like it
Dude,
could've
there's all
said-
kind of stuff floating. That's the thing that pisses me off the
You could
most about it.
tie up a bunch of dead bodies' arms and shit, and make it like a raft, and like come in on a raft of dead bodies, like with Christopher Columbus and those guys
Dude.
did.
Think of how fucking like just sickened you'd be like floating back, and then you're just on a thing of corpses, corpse eye.
And I could think of some people that wouldn't bother.
Who's that?
Say names. I don't know.
Your
I don't want to
exes?
say names. No. They're people. They're people that work in our law enforcement today. I just don't want to say any names.
No.
There's some bad motherfuckers. Used to slay people when they're in the military. Don't bother them at all.
Oh, okay. I was like, you used to slay people? Do tell. I want to know what you did.
I don't know. Like future sheriff Wilkinson. He was a fucking bad motherfucker, dude. He's a bad motherfucker.
All right, here comes another part where Editor Caleb comes into play and starts taking shit out.
Yeah, you don't have to. He don't care.
Fair enough.
I don't think I've ever met that guy. If I have, I don't know who he is. Like, I don't know him well. Or her.
Yeah, I think he'll definitely be sheriff one day whenever Peyton decides to retire. Unless somebody from the police department wins the vote, which I don't ever see happening. Maybe.
I don't know
Depends on who
enough
wants
about
to-
it.
Depends on who wants to run to be the sheriff, be the hot boss dog.
I like Peyton.
The hot boss dog.
Yeah, he's. Yeah. That's funny to see people talk shit on there. Why are you you taking from a level 3 to a level 2? Like, shut the fuck up and go to work, you bum. The only reason you want to be a level 3 because you're fucking lazy.
Yeah.
Dude, I was
never
sitting
did
at the
anything
house
with your life.
waiting to see that it went down to level 2 because I was like, I want to go to the gym so bad.
Yeah.
And so I was just sitting there. Someone sent me a screenshot where it said, Peyton said it's level 2 now. And I was like, fuck yeah. And I left right then as soon as I saw that.
I would have win anyway.
I was too afraid that I'd get pulled over and they'd be like, what are you doing out? I'm going to the gym.
You know how much money our county loses being shut down like that? In
No,
reality?
I don't think about it on
Speaks
that kind of
volumes
scheme.
for
County
COVID.
tax from businesses and whatnot. That businesses that can't open, they can't get tax money from those businesses and whatnot.
Yeah.
Like you have to be open, right? Or else the county's not getting any money and whatnot.
What's up, Rax?
You want to be on the podcast, Brax? You want to come see your face? You could come talk about some Fortnite.
Come tell us about.
Who's your favorite streamer?
Come here,
right now?
Brax. Come here just for a minute. Just come in here for a minute. Just come sit down for a minute. Come on. Right here. Come on.
Who's your favorite streamer?
Okay, turn around. Turn around. Turn around. Oh, okay, that's all right. Sit down right here.
Who's your favorite streamer right now?
Right there in that camera.
Laser
Camera
Beam.
right there.
Laser Beam.
And you wished him death on your YouTube video?
That's messed up.
Wow, that's clever.
Yeah.
I wish that
Why?
Because of why, buddy?
Because I couldn't get a skin in the item shop.
Oh, you couldn't get a
Oh.
skin in the item shop.
Yeah.
Why
You know-
can't
My ex dates a guy that kind of looks like the default skin in Fortnite.
you? Ooh, the default skin.
Yeah.
I had the
Skin?
Raven
That's tough.
skin. I think is what it was called.
Craxton's got the rare Spider-Man skin,
Yes, I do.
Oh, sick.
like the legit rare Spider-Man skin, not the knockoff.
I got every single Spider-Man skin.
Do you have any Mr. Beast merch?
Don't start it.
Not yet.
He said, don't start.
He's got a birthday coming up. He's gonna get
Yeah.
some signed Mr. Beast merch.
Yeah.
What's your favorite? How's school going? What's your favorite subject in school?
Reading.
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 Who's your favorite teacher?
Culture.
Mrs. Coulter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I guess who are your favorite teachers? That's a better answer there.
Culture and Swans.
Yeah.
That's my favorite law firm, actually.
Coulter and Swanson. that does sound like that does sound like a law firm.
This is how I imagine if Brit came and sat on Johnny's lap and was going to answer questions.
I so hope I never see that
No,
happen.
cut to his camera. That's exactly what it would look like.
You look like his little kid.
She'd be like,
Oh yeah, because she's.
I like this makeup.
I guess she's 2002. You were born. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's wild.
What? So you're 20?
Unfortunately, yes.
She's old, isn't
How old are
she?
you, Braxton?
I'm 95.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
I want to be a Marine.
You want to be a Marine?
Yeah.
What do you want to do after you get out of the Marines?
Face plant and a bunch of snow.
Face paint a bunch of snow.
Yes.
You gonna own businesses one day, or do you still want to be an engineer?
I want to be an engineer
What-
after I get out of the Marine Corps.
What do you want to build?
I want to build I'm gonna build some type of weapon for the Marines.
A weapon for you want to engineer weaponry?
Yeah.
You want to party with Artie?
Huh?
You want to party with Artie?
Who's that?
It's artillery. It's a term. Yeah, it's all
Oh.
good. It's all right.
That
Well,
doesn't make sense.
I appreciate you coming on, buddy. Give me a kiss. Love you.
Love you too.
Good night.
Here, you can wear this. This is
Champ
this
now.
is the new Fortnite
Yeah.
champion belt now.
Champ is
Yeah.
here. Hey, how many wins do you have on Fortnite? Do you know off the top of your head?
This month I got
Okay.
Too,
All
but
Like-
I'm an Elton.
Yeah, what do you normally play, like solos, duos?
Do you put
Yes.
Uncle Terry or Tony or is his name Uncle Tony?
Uncle Terry. Who's that?
Is his name One Giant Ball? Because I know a guy from the UK, and that's his gamer tag.
What's it called? I didn't catch
Monte Cristo. It's a good cigar.
that. Who?
My buddy said Uncle Terry.
Uncle Terry. That's
Who's your how many wins do you have total? First, that's what we were asking. Like of all time.
Solo wins. We'll do solo wins. Make it easier.
45.
What about duo wins? Oh
95.
my gosh.
How long ago did you start playing? 2 years ago. No, you didn't. I didn't let you play Fortnite when you were that young. You just started playing, like, really playing recently. Within the last 6 months. A year. A year.
When you broke up with that.
Huh.
Yep.
Man, he remembers your love life, doesn't he?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Well,
Hey, shit happens, bro. You can move on.
you
happens.
just got to move on. You just got to keep trucking.
Keep trucking. I'm
Yeah.
in love with myself.
Kanye
I'm
loves
in
Kanye.
love with the cocoa.
I'm in love with the cocoa water. Yeah.
It's so
I'm more
good.
in love with myself now than I am anything.
Self-love,
Self-love.
bitch.
Gym, tan, laundry. Yeah.
That reminds me of, have you ever seen The Love Guru?
Mm-hmm.
When he gives him that chastity belt and he's like, you need to learn to love yourself before you can love another. And he's like, until then, you wear this chastity belt.
There was
My forearm keeps cramping from back day.
Yeah,
Back
from
day.
back day.
It does.
Yeah, my forearm cramps from back day, too.
yeah. Something's getting back.
He's talking about back shots. That's what he's talking about.
Mhm, he's talking about
Nope.
He's talking about that 5-finger death punch. Just
worst band ever.
How about Rage Against the Machine?
That's a good band.
But isn't it dumb that they work for the machine now?
Yeah, they do. They have.
That's stupid.
In the last like 10 years. Yeah. I think it's a thing with the time. Like in the 90s, everybody was against it. And they realized, well, I could be making $1 million a show, or I could be making $3 million a show plus sponsorships, plus endorsements,
Yeah.
plus apparel, which could be whatever number that would be.
And now they're like, Rage for the machine.
Yeah, so rage with the machine.
That's funny. But yeah, this has been
Who's your favorite?
a Saturday.
Real quick.
Yes.
What's your favorite movie of all time?
Go ahead, Trevor.
I don't know yet. Hold on.
I don't. My favorite show of all time is Breaking Bad.
Movie. You have a favorite movie of all time?
Movie. I don't know. I don't like. I've never like fully got like invested into a movie enough to be like, wow, like that's my shit.
It did.
I heard it and I was like, oh, God.
I don't
yes,
know.
heard it.
Maybe like. Probably Wolf of Wall Street.
Wolf of
If I was
Wall
gonna
Street.
go with
Wall
one.
Street's a good movie.
Man, that is a good movie. I think mine's probably Rain Man.
Rain Man's a good one. I like Rain Man. Who's on first?
Really?
Dude, one of my first days in a psychology class, that was what he opened the class with, was the video of Abbott and Costello doing that. And yeah, it was in black and white, and it was them on a stage, and like they're saying we're gonna do like the baseball team, whatever. And them doing who's on first, what's on second.
Mm-hmm. That's cool. So,
What's your favorite movie?
Rain Man.
Oh yeah. What?
Yeah, he said Rain Man. Shit, man, you're really putting me out there.
Come heck. I gotta start.
I could definitely say that I liked
Facebook.
Endgame. like Avengers Endgame. Way too
Oh
much.
yeah, Chris
Dude.
Pratt. You're a Chris Pratt fan.
Well, no, like I guess
He's a sexy ass dude.
he is.
He's fucking
But-
good looking dude.
Let's be real. He doesn't steal the show.
Scarlett Johansson.
No, I wouldn't even say her. I was gonna say Chris Hemsworth.
Oh, hell.
Dude.
You think so?
Chris Hemsworth steals the show.
Shout out Adam Quinn on the Cambridge Cigar page enjoying a fat stogie
Yeah,
in
nice.
this weather.
What kind of cigar is that?
That is I got tired of having to freeze my backside off to smoke a cigar on the back porch. So I put up my camping tent, left one of the vents open, brought a heater outside and make it. Does not say. Let's see.
Comment on it and ask.
I'm.
Oh, okay. Sorry, that's too much.
Curtis Wilson.
Someone may have asked. Make it work, brother. Nope. They didn't.
Make it work, brother.
I got two special tweets.
Oh, that's some dedication, though. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Did you ever smoke that Rage I gave you?
Against the machine?
No, it's just called Rage.
Sage?
Yes, I did.
Did
That
you?
was a while ago.
Okay. Well, I know you let it sit in here forever and dry out.
Yeah, we got some good ones that you
I
need
got
to
some
taste.
special ones for the Super Bowl.
Ooh.
Yeah, saving them for the Super Bowl.
Talk
What kind are they?
Oh, shit. They are,
I forget their called.
I'll tell you. I got it here.
It's the Estate
No,
Cigar International. Something. I've looked them up. I almost bought 100 of them.
Did you?
Or no, sorry, that's expensive. I almost bought 20 of them.
They are Dread Estates. It's a legend cigar with a vanilla
So good.
hint wrap.
I feel like
That sounds
we're gonna
good.
be like the pussies of the cigar. Like
It's the best cigar
It is,
I've ever had.
but I said that to someone that smokes cigars. I was like, dude, you got to try like this one's like sweet. It's like they're like, oh, I hate sweet cigars. I'm like, why? Like, do you hate your life? Like,
Oh, have you guys ever had?
Sorry you hate your wife.
yeah,
Like, I
he was like
didn't-
offended
I'm
that I
not the
liked
one
something
fucked up.
that wasn't like
Piss your-
disgustingly like brown and gross.
Yeah.
I was like, this is really good. Oh, I'm like, all right.
Sorry you're not comfortable with your sexuality,
Yeah.
bro.
I like women.
I'm a man.
That kind of makes me think of like the bitter tasting like black coffee and stuff. We talked about that one day.
Yeah.
That's what that reminds
It's the
me.
same shit. So we have a buddy. He was like, we were walking around Nashville. This is like 3 years ago, and he got real pissed at us because me and Dalton ordered like frappes from McDonald's.
Frapes.
So good.
It's not frappes.
It's frapes.
What?
Right?
Anyway, we ordered that.
They
And he
call
was
them crapes. when
he
you
was
go get
pissed. He was pissed. He's like, I drink my coffee black, and we're like, okay. Like, he was all offended. It was funny.
I will say, whenever I have like regular coffee, it's black coffee. But dude, you can't fuck with them frappes they got at the McDonald's.
They're good.
I'm not a big fan of McDonald's frappes. I think they're like,
I used to like them.
They're
I don't
sweet.
like them now. They're very sugary.
it's that time, it's 30.
Yeah, dip
Dip
30.
30. What do you
2
got
o'clock.
today? Speaking of cigars, we should start a page of snuff aficionados, right? So we've got
Set up my tent outside to pack me a
Your-
big fatty in
your
my
red
whip.
seal.
Natural long cut.
My son dips this shit. He's 8.
I didn't expect him to say something back to it.
And then you got Copenhagen.
Straight.
My mom dips that shit. She's 68.
All right. Well, I personally have to take a big piss.
Do you?
Good.
All right.
Okay. What
When's
you guys
the
got?
first time
What you
ever?
guys
I
got?
was going to ask him about if he ever had Christoph cigars.
I've done Crystal. No. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Wait, is the podcast over then?
Fun.
Oh gosh.
Yep.
Sounds like it.
now. $20,000 worth of shit just ruined.
There is really good cigars, Christophs. I'm trying to think of what the kind is that we always get. I think it's like honey Christophs. Fuck, dude, they're so good. They draw so easy, like it's like they pack them tight, but it's not. It's not too much to where like you can't take a draw off of it. Like you don't have to poke through it or anything to get a good draw.
Oh, I tell you what. I got this really awesome cigar cutter too that only cuts like I had to bring it. It only cuts out like a little tiny middle piece in it. It doesn't cut the whole thing off.
I got one that's like that.
Do you? I like that a lot. I never seen one before until my buddy in Miami gave me one. And he was like, "Oh, you can have it, dude." And it's been I feel like the cigars are just so much better. It's not you're not getting choked out by the cigar.
Well, I also feel like whenever you have a smaller hole like that, the draws are going to be like better tasting at least. I don't know. Whenever I have like the whole tip cut off of it, like, it's chopped off, I don't feel like you're getting everything you could out of it.
I think I'd have to agree with that. Yeah. Also, I think Braxton's doing a better job than me on this thing because
Dude, we didn't even give him a rundown on how to do it. He's just doing it.
Braxton, can you put it on yourself to show the world who you got there? Go over to 3. Yeah, there he is. All right, we got a new guy in the seat.
Dude,
My boss birthday girl had to go. She's got a club to be at for her birthday.
Brit, he just hopped on and started doing it, and he was switching cameras and everything. Yeah.
Training my little Jamie here.
Who's taller? That's the question. Braxton, stand up next to her.
Oh, Brit's a little taller.
He's almost taller than me.
But how old is he?
8.
He's 8.
Eight?
20. And he's what? Like he's up to like here on me?
No, he's taller than that. He's up to
No way.
he's up to like just about your eye level.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a little bit.
No way.
No,
Bottom of your nose.
Am I that short?
Bottom of your nose.
Braxton, you dragged your
Bottom of
hand
your
down
nose.
whenever you did it.
Like right here.
Yeah, you didn't go straight back. You went like this and like dragged your hand down. Yeah, you're still dragging your hand down.
Bottom of your nose.
Where's his head? I can't.
Braxton, stand up
Go a
straight.
little bit.
I can't.
Braxton, stand up straight.
I can't see
Okay.
anything behind me.
Stand at the mirror.
Oh yeah, good idea. All right,
Man,
come over here. Oh my God, he is almost
Told you.
taller than me.
told
It
you.
will be in a year.
In a year, yeah, I don't doubt it. You want to keep going?
He's already got a 2-year contract with the Cleveland Cavaliers when he turns 8.
Caleb, he was literally switching the cameras and everything. No introduction to it. Was just already doing it. Oh, did you really?
Wow.
Oh, I didn't know you did. I was wondering. I was like, dude, he just knows how to do it. He's a born natural.
Fishing. Yeah, he's good. Better than I was. I was all over the place.
This is the start of his Twitch career.
Yep. It's a Twitch and.
You're gonna get him on KGP gaming.
Oh yeah, Braxton's against Twitch. He's one of those guys. Braxton, what's
You're
your
gonna have to
platform?
show him how to switch over to me now.
What's your platform? YouTube gaming
It's Jeff.
or YouTube? Streaming?
Hey, what's your YouTube username, Britt? Let him use your mic.
He knows how to work at. I know that for sure.
There you go. Thank you.
Make sure you stick that up to your face. That mic. Yeah. What's your YouTube username?
Jeff.
How many F's?
I thought he was gonna say something.
No, it's not.
I was waiting on like
not.
some numbers. or
I'm not
something.
kidding. No, it's Jeff 13, right?
Jeff 27.
27. Is there 13 Fs? Is that what it was?
No.
15.
20.
Oh.
20 Fs.
Yeah. So, cause it was so funny because I subscribed to him.
Report card.
I subscribed to him because yeah, I'll subscribe to you. And it was like his name was just Braxton something, and it might have just been Braxton Westfall. And then like one day, like this new video popped up, and it looks so similar to like what he would post. It's like that's kind of weird. It's from Jeff. I was like, who is this guy? Like, he's like, yeah, I changed my name to Jeff 27. I was like, what?
Solid.
Got a flow going again. I need to get a haircut.
Me too.
How often do you get a haircut? How often do you get a haircut?
Me?
Mhm.
Last time it was like 8 months. Then I got a cut. Yeah.
On locks.
Who
But-
cuts your hair?
What's his name? Josh. Yarber the barber. Yeah, that's my guy.
Josh wants to be on the podcast.
He was on here once.
He'd be really
Is that
good.
one of the guys that was talking to us at DTA?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But no, usually when I get it clean, I'll usually cut it every like 2 to 3 weeks and like have it nice. But then when I let it grow out a little bit, probably every 3 months.
You don't
Yeah.
get the Bigs package when you go in there where they like massage your face and then put all the different shit on there. That's the only way to do it, bro. And if
It's
you
nice.
don't,
What
It's
place is
nice.
this?
You're missing out, man. You
Faded?
gotta treat
Oh,
yourself.
faded. Okay.
Mhm.
That's where I went when I was getting my beard and stuff done. Like all last year when I would go and get it done all the time.
Yeah.
That's where I went. It was faded. Can't remember the guy's name. It was something with a C.
Corey?
No, not Corey.
Daniel, Corey, Josh,
Gordon.
Gordon.
No, it was a different guy.
DC.
That's all of them.
That's it.
I'm telling you, it was a longer.
Well,
it was like CL.
they've got new ones. They got new barbers now that's
Do they?
for the walk-ins and whatnot.
I bet
'Cause
you
they
I
got
can-
that whole. You haven't been in there since dude. That place is the cat's pajamas now. Like they put in that back room, they put like 3 chairs back there. Redid everything. They've got a huge pool table. They've got a dart board.
Really?
That's the place. That's the Super Bowl party, baby. That's the place for a Super Bowl party.
That is the Super Bowl party place.
Couch, they got everything that you can
Brett will be
imagine.
somewhere else. It's cool.
What's going on? Next
What
Sunday?
party are you going to, Brett? No.
That's not this Sunday. It's next Sunday.
Oh, I was thinking the guy's last name. His first name's Duran.
Elvis
DC.
in the morning.
Yeah, DC.
Mhm.
I was thinking of his last name.
Mhm.
Daniel
Clement,
Cormier?
I think is how you say it. Or
They're all really good. DC, I like him.
Yeah,
DC.
he used to be
DC's
my
cool
dude.
as
oh,
hell, but-
he always had my beard looking perfect.
You know,
My
he
left eye.
traveled. You know, he's from Mount Vernon. He would drive from Mount Vernon every day.
Really?
to
I didn't
come to
know
work.
that.
Well,
Super nice guy.
really nice guy. I don't know if he still travels that far or not for work, or if he got a place down here. But he was driving from Mount Vernon every day to come to work, an hour, 10 minutes.
I started there with him, then I went to Gordon, and then I didn't really know any, like I just knew of them. And then Yarber, I saw him at DT. Well, it might have been the one time we were up. Remember when he's handing out stickers? I was like, he sold it to me. Like, it's my guy now. Like, he's like, here, man.
Oh, DC's my guy. If I,
I like Gordon too. I love him.
They're all great people, and they're all really good barbers.
Yeah, that's why I don't know how do they like do they care? Like
No,
I'm always like offended. I'm like,
If you were to use them for a year and then just one day go to somebody else without talking to them, I still feel like you would
Right.
get offended, because anybody would in business. Like, what did I do wrong? Because you didn't say anything to me.
yeah,
Or, is there something
yeah.
different? I feel like, yeah, but for you to choose one, they don't care if you choose it
Right.
or not. They got so many clients, they don't give.
Well, and they probably like as the business, do they get a percentage or is it all independently contracted in there?
I don't know
thought
if
it
I
was-
can talk about that or not. That's
I always
They're-
figured
Yeah,
barbershops
I know what
were
it is,
like
but
that.
I don't
yeah,
think
how
I
they
can-
do it.
yeah.
Yeah,
I always figured barbershops were like by the seat. So like it was like the independent thing is what I thought it was. I don't know how they actually work.
I think actually the one podcast I did with Yarber, I think he did talk about it a little bit.
Did it?
We'll have to go back and look at it. That was like episode like 15 or something like that. Back when it was just me and my blonde ass hair.
But if any of the guys from Faded listen to this, y'all do great work.
Mm-hmm.
All of yous. I don't remember who it was that did my hair and my beard when AJ had his wedding. We all went there to get everything done. Just when I saw hair.
That feels good right there. Get that calf stretch with the basketball.
Mhm.
See that? Oh my god. It's like being on base camp.
All right, let's
At
end it
first
there.
I was
don't
like,
wanna
you
hear
were
about
in the
base camp
Army.
no more.
Like you were in the army, and then I was like, oh yeah.
Brit. Brit.
Are we ending?
Put it on and we gotta do that. What we
Yeah.
got? Where are we going? Where are you shopping at? Where's everybody shopping at?
Send us store, but
Shopping at otrcast.shop. Don't forget if you get your merch, because like these things are gonna be like status pieces. I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
Especially the year one, quarter one merch. This stuff expires in less than a month now. If you don't have, like, when you wear this to the parties that we're gonna be throwing, it's like having a board 8. You know what I'm saying? We're not there yet. We're working on it, but
We're at like fancy.
this
day
is how
level.
you get in the back of the party in like 2 years when these are big fucking deals and everyone has to wear their shirt to be there. Year ones are gonna be in the fucking. They're gonna be that's the high roller room.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So if you have not bought it yet, make sure you do, because these are tickets to parties, events, and anything else we're going to be hosting down here. This is how you get in. So you need one. If you don't have one, buy one. You can buy any of the line, right? So any of it works. But year one, quarter one merch is going to be like Beanie Babies. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, Beth Brown.
She's in the
You
small
come to any
inner
party
circle.
you want to.
Yep, and Caden Whaley. He's invited now. He bought some merch. Shout out Caden. He works for me sometimes.
Shout out, he started his own company, his own little business.
Tell us about it.
I don't know much about it. I just followed him yesterday. He's starting his own clothing company.
Well,
I think it's Dye Lit LLC.
Dude, he can get into business with us. OTR shop or
That's-
OTRcast.shop.
yeah, we'll
We'll have to
do
work it
a
out,
what's
too.
that called? Like like Supreme and Nike. Be a little collab, a little cross reference.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well,
Mhm.
tell them where to find us, Trev.
You can find us on otr.pod on Instagram. You can find us on OTRcast on YouTube. And then remember to pop over to otrcast.shop. That is the merch website again.
Facebook.
Even though you've heard it. Facebook.
OTRcast
OTRcast. Sorry, I'm not on Facebook, so
for our older
I always
listeners.
forget that.
I tried explaining to somebody that today
What?
about the level
The differences of like
of how to grow your
Instagram,
business.
TikTok, and
Yeah.
yeah. But actually, before we do end, Monumental Media is making some moves. Put that out there now. Wait, you guys give us a couple weeks. We'll have some good news to report. So make sure you guys are staying in touch with them. If you listen this far, I'm assuming you're probably a dedicated listener. So follow us at Monumental Media. That's me and Johnny. You know, we're doing some marketing, doing some big stuff in the area. And you know, for our first few clients, we're looking pretty spectacular, I would say.
Got the yacht on ready to be ordered, and
Yeah, and by yacht, it's just 2 jet skis. All right, well, we'll see you.
But
believe me, I told you.
But-
I told you.
Vajankle.
that's not a jangle. I'll show you in a minute.
All right.
Jackal.
Goodbye, everybody.
Cue the outro.